What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 14 Liverpool career mode on the Xbox One. In today's episode we have two matches as always, and the first match is against Arsenal. It is an away match at the Emirates, and then later on the episode we have another away match against Tottenham Hotspur. So like I said in the last episode, two matches we really do need to win. Obviously, in the last episode we did versus Newcastle. We ended up drawing 0-0, which was disappointing. But then we ended up going to the Merseyside derby and winning 2-0 against Everton. We really didn't need to win those last two matches, but we didn't. It wouldn't be that detrimental to the campaign if we did drop points. I guess more of a pride thing that we really wanted to win the Merseyside derby, but obviously it was unfortunate to draw against Newcastle, and it was our first draw of the season. We're currently sitting atop of the Barclays Premier League on 31 points, followed by Arsenal on 26. Chelsea third with 24, Manchester City fourth with 21 points, Swansea City, which is really, really interesting, fifth with 21 points, Tottenham Hotspur sixth with 19 points, and Manchester United just in the top 7 with 19 points. So very interesting how the table is developing. The top goal scorers of the Barclays Premier League are as followed: Benteke on 9 goals, followed by Daniel Sturridge and Luis Suarez. So that's very, very interesting. So we have this match against Arsenal here. A newly signed gunner, Edin Dzeko from Manchester City, which is quite interesting. I'm so surprised. You heard my voice raise a little bit there. Daniel fucking Sterling, the young gun there, sends a wayward shot at Chesney, and Chesney didn't even fucking flinch. Luis Suarez there trying to break the deadlock. Daniel Sturridge couldn't quite get back onto it, and Sterling was going ham in this episode. Finds Agger, the Danishman. Is it Danish? Or, I don't know how you say that. Danish? Dutch? No, it's not Danish. I don't know why I got confused all there. Anyway, guys, Agger managed to score there. I just had a memory blank. But Sterling managed to get his assist finally. His first shot was fucking horrific. Danes, that's what it's called, not Danish. Danish is like a pastry. Daniel Sterling, I'm so surprised he didn't score earlier. He was playing absolutely spectacular in this game. 2-0 at Arsenal, and we really do need to beat Arsenal to. We're trying to win the Barclays Premier League. Obviously, as we're not in the Europa or Champions League, we can come in, we can field our first team, and we have a lot of energy. So I'm hoping we can win our title. But Sterling there with a nice left foot shot past Chesney. Mertesacker couldn't quite get up onto it. And I'm surprised that Dzeko hasn't scored in this game yet. I don't think he's really adapted to Arsenal's way of life at the moment. Maybe Rosicky isn't really quite helping there. But it was Luis Suarez to make it 3-0 against Chesney there. Nice tackle there. The Arsenal defense couldn't quite get it clear, and the tackle managed to make Vermaelen stumble. But it was a nice finesse shot there to make it 3-0 against Arsenal. So we end up drawing against Newcastle. We end up winning 2-1 against Everton. And now we're winning 3-0 before half-time against Arsenal. Awesome, awesome stuff. And it looks like we're going to hopefully try to get another goal here. Antonio Griezmann nearly picks up another goal. He's been having such a spectacular first year at Liverpool. Daniel Sturridge was only a matter of time before he scored, and he cuts back inside. Now the two strikers have picked up a goal each. It was Agger and Sterling before Luis Suarez and Daniel Sturridge scored. But to make it 4-0 against Arsenal was an absolute humiliation against Arsenal. And what a goal there. And Antonio Griezmann is just such a good player in this game. But it was only time before Arsenal did get one back. They do have a lot of attacking potential. Santi Cazorla running down the wing there finds Jack Wilshere, who is an unlikely opponent to score a header, to be quite honest. It was a bad ball from my defenders, and Jack Wilshere, I don't know what Saka was doing there. He got up, he reached up, but he couldn't quite get up on the end of it. And it made it 4-1. Coutinho whipping in the ball to try get another goal. Aga nearly picks up his second, but it falls to Antonio Griezmann, who headers it to Suarez, and he whips an absolute awesome finesse at Chesney. What a save. That's probably save of the match there. I'm so surprised it didn't go in. We end up bringing up Moses off the bench, and it was Sacco, I do believe, to make it 5-1 against Arsenal. Obviously, we didn't get the clean sheet from Jack Wilshere's header, but it was a good goal nonetheless. So we're slowly improving. It was the 0-0, the 2-0, the 5-1. So hopefully, after this big morale boost, we can go to Tottenham, the other London club, and hopefully smack them. But a good 5-1 victory at the moment. We could sneak in another goal here. But I just want to go back to the topic of Antonio Griezmann and Ander Herrera. Both fantastic players, and I probably promote Antonio Griezmann a lot more. Luis Suarez there nearly picking up his second, but Moses, I don't know what the fuck Moses was doing there. I'm surprised we didn't get a free kick for that. What the fuck happened there? It was just like a clusterfuck. But well-deserving Sterling manages to get man of the match, and he did play absolutely fantastic in that game. The last two ones he didn't. He kind of, I don't know. He felt a little bit off, but he did play absolutely fantastic in that game. Now, back onto the topic of Antonio Griezmann and Ander Herrera. Ander Herrera is a solid centre defensive mid. I probably should be playing him as a cam, but we've just got so many cams, it's ridiculous. Obviously, we've got Griezmann and Coutinho. I'm playing Coutinho on the wing just to try to fit him in. I kind of feel that he's probably a better cam, but he's been playing well as a winger, and he's slowly adapting to that. But guys, if you haven't picked up Griezmann, I'm trying to get to this point. If you haven't picked him up in a career mode, I absolutely highly recommend that you pick him up. He's such a fantastic player. Obviously, he might be different towards your play style, but for my play style, he's just absolutely awesome. He's always finding space, and he really does play well as a cam. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills. He's quite young, the Frenchman, and he's coming up against another one of his French counterparts, Loris. But Tottenham Hotspur have a solid young squad, a really fun squad in career mode. I wouldn't fancy doing a career mode with them. But guys, we had a massive morale boost after that 5-1 thrashing of Arsenal, and it's going to be very interesting to see how we do. I fucking love that cinematic there, showing the ball. I thought I might put that in. Fucking Griezmann trying to get up on the score sheet, and obviously Sterling was probing, but it's false to Griezmann outside the box. He puts it on his left, outside the box, cuts back in. Now, for a person to score that in their first season at Liverpool was just absolutely fantastic, and I couldn't even remember that goal coming up, to be quite honest. So it was a very good fluke by my behalf. You wouldn't have known if I didn't say it, but look at that nice little cut back in on his left, puts it in the bottom right. Look at that left foot, guys, for an attacking man. Just look at the ball control past Loris to start off the scoring. He obviously didn't score against Arsenal, but to be honest, who did? Well, I did, obviously. Daniel Sturridge and Suarez only picked up one goal apiece, but my two centre-backs, Aga and Sacco, picked up one goal, and Sterling, the winger, picked up another one. But Griezmann in that match was as much as a contributor as the goal scorer there. Griezmann trying to find his newly signed buddy Ander Herrera. Fires one at Loris, but it was a nice save. Griezmann whips it in. Trying to get Suarez on his goal there, but it was Paulinho just before half-time to run through on goal. Lamela, the Roma player. I'm surprised Mingele even got a hand onto that. Tottenham Hotspur were trying to get another goal back. They were firing at me. They whip in a corner here just before half-time. Dawson with an absolute fucking cracker. I don't know why I made a noise with my mouth there, but it was a fucking cracker. I'm not going to lie. Puts it in the bottom right past Mingele, and not many goalkeepers could actually stop that type of shot. Falls short to my defender. Look at that. No fucking chance. And obviously we swap sides now. Griezmann, is he going to pick up his second? No, it does get blocked. Daniel Sturridge trying to get back on his left foot, but it does shoot over the bar. Eriksen intercepts the ball from my centre-back. That makes it 2-1 just before the 67th minute. And Tottenham Hotspur, after that first goal, did give them a little bit of confidence. We were a bit shaky, I'm not going to lie, after that. In this second half, Lamela whips it in to... someone else whips into Lamela unmarked, and Dawson picks up his second. We're 3-0 down with 15 minutes to play. Having that morale boost, I thought we'd be able to go away and win against Tottenham. But it just shows anything can happen in this crazy league they call the Barclays Premier League. Antonio Griezmann did play well, but where was Suarez? Where was Daniel Sturridge? I don't know, guys, but they were playing a very interesting formation. Tottenham here, 4-1-4-1, and it looks really weird on the screen. But we did have a simulation match against Cardiff at the end of the episode. We ended up winning 3-0 over that, so I guess that's a good, ending clip there. But Aga, unfortunately, picked up a red card, so I was kind of in vain of that. So, guys, we're coming to the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like to support my channel. It really, really does mean a lot to me, and it does a lot to my channel. Just a simple like. It takes about 5 seconds, and I really do put a lot of effort into these videos, and a simple like really does go a long way, guys. So, thank you very much for that, and make sure to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Don't forget that. Fuck the like. Make sure to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you very much, guys. Goodbye.